na edwoda okuda eni feeda no pa bia no Kase TV ahwefo a hwe yin wiase fa na nyina no so ne de bi abedan mu ntia no pa yin se ne ye no okuda na enne efie da yin so mene sali na ne kua boajo a na ko akrata mu na aposo no ye de bedan ahwefo a ehwe Kase TV enne efie da kakrakra aka na wotwepe na bosome a etosom yenu meche the month of February no eno so aba na wie ye ntina kakrakra fe no yesi mu na asa agragro kwa na ye koye ni mu ntino yenim se ne Nyankopon ahye nyuma pa asana saa no oboayin e de akọ ewie pantana pai baby ahwe free bia no don't forget say we are streaming live on all our social media handles and other platforms on Facebook at Kase Television and as CAC Media we don't see streaming home like page you know share or comment and so obetumi edi aba ne bekin kan nyina edi ama repamu so no edun komotwetwe na ebre na ye bibie phone lines but kan dia to anim say efieda de duba ko ene sorry enkonwa so ntenom up close segment no so no ebeba wa ko me free say ana say 10:30 up to 11 no do ebo pai mu a ekose duba ko be sorry ebebo no ye de eye entertainment after see esua de atwetwe komo nyina no na de bema ye ni ache ye de be entertain ye ho ewo nyame kwa so no de no so abrel ntia no pai ba bia hwe afri bia no de ka no se Nyankopon hia o onya okese se de bia o Kase TV aye #1 on your screens na Kase TV so de we will continue to change lives through Christ mo mo di mo birthday na so ye wish obia happy birthday mo so a mo be di na otwe wie no happy birthday in advance mo so mo di no aye endra anase okuda no belated happy birthday and confirm no pai ma me fa akonya we say so en wish me a me nuaba me maame ye me circuit presiding elder Stephen Bafo Asare ne ho kanin Mrs Nanel Bafo Asare endra ena odi wa woda o Denmark abrochimam Holland ena wo rather o Holland abrochimam mo mene ukura ena aboso kan asafo ni nyina Reverend Daniel Chumasi the circuit management asafo mani nyina na ka bomo awehyew belated happy birthday yenim say uni o my Ghana mo but asafo ni nyina na wehyew happy birthday ye de empire bo eta wachi ye kase Onyankopon hyew onya wokese onyi wonfra domo enko adomo enti abusua na aka nyina wo my Ghana mo no maame ene wadafo nyina kase akoye wa wodai no de da wakoma so de wabbo ho mpa ye ache de obese bia no odonfo no emfa no mo oma nkwatenten ahoden wo mu anya nkwatenten a obekosira nsan no wadi ya no bo ha obisa long life but we need you obedi but de nyame ma long life ensan ma de obedi nka ho enti na neo baby a wo bia no anopa Onyankopon hyaw no nya okese happy birthday enko emfa ma ho akua emse wakoje galamse adwuma bia wonkoje birthday bia mfa ma ya ese na hamse yebu ne tot uni obia uni abusuani bia wodi ne birthday because
for those be very need the birthday but I also am saying till me nkoje galamse bia ba
ebi dio me batu ni mo dio birthday no
ni ya we
batu kan busua ne ho
na say ne fa na wodi birthday anka cha me na me hu say na me wo
ene wo busuani bia ni birthday so busuani bi di ne birthday
but your birthday nkwa na bia metumi dia afa so echi a me busuafo anape mi di chie modu de mu ham ema ebusuafo a omo hwe me abeni abina me maame ene me grandmother ene me chiba ene me nuanu mi na madofo ene ahwefo a abeni abina mo gibre ema ye anape mi di very very special good morning ema mo a special one and so enkoma Emmanuel Breju yame adoma echina yame Bible say the onya ne ho kwanyo na say the onya
who finds a wife
who finds a good thing you know yame adoma echina na ye bohwi abepie mu ewotema ani ya wari chenche na ebe koso echina de ampa ye beda ho no na no we ka sa de nende ma shetuntum eye no ebusuo head officer na emum eya na Yara wasem Bible say ye buy but ahanu me ye permanent place ahanye ye tena bia ye betwe mu wa ha ntino being a transitional state you know wa hanum say ne bia me ka say mani wo team say you be here forever and ever ebeba ye be hwe wechi kwa ye hu because enye hanu wetena bia this is not a permanent residence you know ya ba ye nipe nkwa de Mbeni suna ye kwa ye be den ye be continue. Me the good morning special one call Emma Mr. Sapon na mema ebusuafo ina so yakọ ene shedding because embra edunu embra emu oduye but ya me na edema ono
our condolence to the entire family obia will Lucy the family member bia but send you kind no yenu abema sapon I call him lawyer me de sana me friend no yawo ochina na ye pe ho kan no krabre am say e paso him a obeti amaye location no
ni brother
I mean pa but
ana po pasamba
o da bi na say me nka bone
da bi bo mi di en kan bi e hwe mi e paso him ase chene say
ntade a won ti ase ntade ntina
o de che base ase chene
o de mam ba bi a ye
da bi me pesa we meaning of a paso so bu a mi mate da but me ntia ase enti
nten wote na
abi na di na yesi ade nti mi bisa no nti mi bisa
emre ni ho nti emre pamu no me chere wase
eye no bekoso ewo eye Kasoa Galilea Park nti no se wo nkran ha na se wo Kasoa mpotem na opese obe boa eye nua sapon na onkra ne yiri echia obetumi aba Galilea Park nti no eye special invite na de ema obibia oyewe adofo cause embra edru no embra edinye cause we never
weekend any dawson and Mr. J I stand but I think say Mr. J IT department on also papa fimwa and so yakoye no wa front place and I think one other person in na ye ne de na otwe wi and am say bebre ho and Obama asori so and Brownson na prophetic director
1 week
no kan ne wonya ne baby kono ye di ne na otweda until at the appropriate time ne so no ye the date na nkasa for the final funeral right now e ba be todua sanso and your former prophetic director Apostle Ewunisela ono so yiyo no so no 16th March and so yiyo na e ba so until e be make sure say ni nyina na e be kan nyina bon at the appropriate time na ye be proper announcement ne me say ye ni nyina asimi na so ye mani bere abre na afie de o say yetime boa na etototo enema until no o ma so nso a maame baako ye friend no 16 years maame ne so wonya ne ba bi kwa che say ochina na ye ono so wayi ne ntia ye ne de na otwa wie na ye ne bebre na no na ho bate be make sure say ye be ye ne nyina fefefe e ne nyina de fro ntino lawyer ye ma shedding ye ma busu nyina so shedding ye ma busu nyina yakọ ntia nyina na e ba betai ye na chintime no mekọ ho ne fi dai mi gina mu fi dai ye because me ne bre abre no ye we nse no be make sure na mo ban so a em se ba bi edu han so ye nso de nkuja na mo de mo nsam abode ayi
be omo ye ne kran ye yira kwan cause Galilea Park de wudu Kasoa na obisa bia betumi ache okwa ho
ntene kire ni ye na kase ye du Kasoa nsan ye bisa
wudu Kasoa obisa Galilea Park Kasoa Galilea Park wudu ofa wudu ni uka na ofa trotro kra ofa Kasoa ka che mesi obesi wo Galilea Park
obesi wo Galilea Park
ombesi we wo
okwa ho no
enti no
okay
Kasoa for the say dabi what take Kasoa me so onim Galilea Park Mr. wa we dey invite dem a special invite.
It is not about so with him no.
It's not make us all so and I'm can mean to
don't say so wound him wha at the end say any baby will be nim any yako. It's
not make
me by you know can boom near copy in a banner crowd into the baby will be no and can have a busu. Baby I want so free Madina u free fan there ba faka so ko Kasoa de na me baka che mate ni say ubesi wo Galilea Park nti Kasoa de twemo Galilea usi wo park ne so wona be hu say ya bot tent o honsa na be hu say bia ye de eye nimfoni esi ho ai ho na ye yiyo na e ba so nti nya say wo wunim ho no wunim okra bisa obisa fo nyina kwan nti wunim ho a bisa ne bra ne nyina meka mum ochena na eyiyo na e ba so fefefe ne nyina yakoja enu aba na na se yakope na kurabre na afi ne nso no yaka abusua ho yewi a yebenum sikasa yebenum sikasa ntina yensan abode ne de yebeji ne nyina onso a untumi emfa yasaje momo nyina ka ho nti betimi asende
mudi momo abem
ayo nyina je
na dey say na ye busua peni
menya busua peni
da momo a wo kan ho asemi
se me chensan abode ne ba bia oman ne kọ no enye bia na physical cash obo obetimi atua with ATM with POS with momo ne nyina na accepted
sa
ne nyina ya accepted
woni say yan na ka me nim se ni na mo ye ho
oh ye say ba bia edu ho no ye de oh ATM nyina de machine ba ye de e-switch nyina ntino men can say mini physical cash. It's a crampo there. Physical cash transaction in crampo.
It's about me as cashless economy.
Cashless economy. In the cashless, that's why we want someone now with physical cash. Mobo yenye. As a man and American, what are you telling me?
The virgin. Which are yeah, which one has a would physical cash according to Nana. I'll bet to me aba. But name moment yeah by force. Obisu wa beka so bi oniska. Obisu ombe buana ye ometai jubedi nechi. And yeah by force. Because manana nipa ni niska ne bi opese ni nua ba ni wodo
yen kan say uniska me ma yen kan say but eyen kuja de na buro ba kan no on the trebo de ba but ntisa na te but akua ma me ma one important announcement na nwumre 6 p.m. e wo Odoko Central Apostolic Visitation. Our international chairman Apostle Samuel Amponsa Frimpong OBPMU ewo Odoko Accra West Territory into the territory ninja the best territory I territorial manager and I say mamia o lead and I saw manage territory no yen sister ye gifty asari and I feel ye territorial apostle ahin and I software war territory no nyina ka bo muntenna nwumre wo de wo a wo nkwa sorry and now we Accra South, we Accra East, we Accra North. I invite you. It's answer. Baby, I boss one. Answer. Baby, I ne. Unyakupon yin wadi. Eye Odoko Central. Accra West Territory members are software. Na 6 p.m. live on Kasi TV. Back Kasi TV. Inti Kasi TV. Wa hunu. What just say? Oh ba. Muafadi na enya sonkom. Microphone ye besere. Mon share a year. Mo microphone ata ye lono. Samson and software no so no de. Omo de yenkom. Ombe dress kama. Uye member so a suit na wotoye na abia de bedi Easter no enne na yesa wo hye fa ho kama because o ba TV so mon dress kama na afi by 6 p.m. na dwumadi na asha ase nti yesre owo Accra West Territory enne nwumre no ye nyina na ekoya asori nti no ebia na wankwa asori kwasie da onti announcement na local bia ne ho Accra West ebe ya asori nwumre o na asori ye nyina eko Odoko Central nti nonum ne fa na obi edu ho nonsia na ya shase ewo Odoko nonsia na ya shase ewo Odoko nti esremo members are mo Accra West Territory time with the chairman and I say apostolic visitation the chairman and an upon for nyina na ba ho na anwumre nti ba bia obi ya no ye to sa frɛ internet obekokro mu a na wa ya woni man tentem se na ebe ya onye late esan se enefie da de eto da bia ya na traffic akra ewo kro mu nti bo be no nan no numu a no wasemu no address kama wo ba atene nimu wo tene nimu a ebeboa wo enkonko tene akiri bomode ane tene nimu nti na Accra West Territory na anwumre eho ne nyina edi ani ekire
na wo si show na live mbe ba TV so
oye ma TV so live ka ba TV sada ya ba TV so TV so ba TV so
there be ya say fa try live and na say live ni yehu
ya ba confirm ya mamu later and ya ba confirm ya mamu later
yeah misleading question the new dress no better now ba TV so
atare ne de dress code na ya de amaye no anyame na make the circular dress code aba ne say oye be ma obeshe suit no abotai 100 sekrampo no at least your shirt and tie
your shirt bia unya tie bi boss
yeah enya la roko shirt bia
ko fa nyem bia medine
makofo no so no hye maku entoma yellow na no na makofo nyina me ana
emeniti yenkoye ni
unye serious obi be share me
no share
me obi am share
na say bia nipa na hu TV so onimu nti obi so hu ye bia ya twu protest bibi wa ya twu protest sisim na ye
because baby am adru no my yin pe obi share bia bi why
so what try
me kira me nka obi share no Republic Press and am dey share say 7 the Republic Press in some of the by my share say Infinity Crata fire to so mienza akua efiti dwoda eba ene yetete se ne kamia ye se MPP leadership e parliament na omo ye asesa majority leader ukoda ena Fenyo Markins no sorry Joe Wise o say we because enye no kware da ena omo ndanwe ho enso ho da ye mpose omo besesa leadership e parliament eno ya nkabia nhemu de bete ya ne se si ade se no o say say me sambonsu ya de nesi nchen Fenyo Markins ene ba be majority leader in parliament na kreta chemu se MPP embrashe bedwemu no MPP fo a ewo ho no emu achemi no ebi support decision ebi nso support decision no but osecheme nsabonso resign ye ebi no mo feel se ase ya forcing to say chenchina kasama resign declare actually say NPP MPs divided over Chairman Sabonsu's resignation into the say Udo ni chemu amashebedwemu or say Chairman Sabonsu he ceases to be the majority leader in parliament in afenyo marking so no and will be the new majority leader in parliament.
And I don't blame those that are saying say be almost because me who video be circulate after his resignation. A journalist tried interviewing him. I said, no, you hear from me later. That's a non-person or anything concerning exactly. So people are taking it from that aspect. So, okay, some person or should then it looks like and yeah, okay, and I would what else? Because if you keep quiet over something, automatically everybody will just come up with their own perception about things. So I don't really blame those that are saying
there's a saying that there's an iota of truth in every rumor.
Of course.
Sometimes there's an iota of truth because it started as I said bola sujano. I said Duma say numi international safety last week I ba Monday muhono na acquire speculations, but the information that came from Parliament from Joe Wise and the first deputy ni say enya no kware. So if Wednesday ya cramp it was in the papers on Wednesday esa enya no kware da
na Thursday na
24 hours Thursday na ba one thing say papa na resign there then but to a larger extent don't forget say the next election on Kobium so a section of parliamentarians in feel say was here started a grooming and crofoni in his absence replace papa no he worked very hard come on
the longest one of the longest serving
member of parliament no someone efa NPP amanyoko no but NPP for some emergency neck meeting baso Alisa Hotel 9 AM anopa ya until meeting no abaso JFK Treasurer for Justin Kudia Frempon on the General Secretary in Sasha Krata Anasia omodi abamu say free headquarters so omoye emergency neck meeting Alisa Hotel to more at the letters na ama members NDC MP Laos Brian Achampon ukoda and aneyeka Brian Achampon the Minister of Food and Agriculture yeka na asema wa ha kreta chemo se wodo ni chemo Afram Plains South Joseph Apiaboata on the member of parliament wo ginamo Emma NDC o se What I could no in America. Young for party, someone to change, some me MPP, name me NDC, me a CPP, and I say me boom, and I say me a year freedom. Ye can't minister back or born homodia, brand a champon, or ye juma pan or see a bonabason. It's answer papa, ebely D, a year Greek ministry, no, the performance and your coin or faswa, or ye a Greek ministry, don't walk out Dominic Juma Diano, Esa Basobo. Enti ye nyina emfa party nsement nchen ye mfa chinye ana ye mfa osono ana se ye mfa prayer na akube akokọ ye mfa nyina nto nchen ne ye mo Brian Champon Dr. Brian Champon aw ye MP for Abitifi constituency ono na san ye the Minister for Food and Agriculture also he ne dwumadi papa started so wodi boreholes a what's well to two our families about 10 boreholes or say ne manfo nyina emfa party nsement nchen ne ye type papa na chi ne ye mo na baso san se de oboye dwuma pa no ana se de ofuru dwuma pa no na e wose ye piano na emu no nsase ye twene ba fom ntina NDC MP abo Brian Achampon no na the Minister for Food and also Food and Agriculture abasom NPP Manifesto Committee. I have enough experience to contribute to sports. Ebeto dwa ese the committees abaumia ateteno former Black Stars captain Baby Jet Asamoah ono na eko head the committee for youth and sports on the you ho Asamoah say hwe eye be mu adwen say bi abo ne nko na me ne mubo goals ne nko na me hye e mo say goals ne no wo hye bi no wo say wo say bi nso 2010 World Cup ne penalty ne na wo say ne de but wo say ne goals nko na ne mo hye wu e ba mamuo mu obetimi abon ho modern a contributing massively ama ye economy no ebetimi akonkan tin say Dr. Lad Mahmoud Bawumia appointed so me head the youth and sports committee na obebon ho modern san say our experience obeboni na no say nsuan de account experience here obi obeboa ama mamuo akoso. Get to work, Mr. Finance Minister. Sanso and the Sudan Chemo over the northern part of Ghana. NHIS boss Wenya Akwenshia ama we free Muntinam. Northern region NHIS boss killed in a motor accident. And the host back on so see Lendia Bruchimamon says 17-year-old Ghanaian boy stabbed to death by another 17-year-old boy in London. And also, the Republic Press said by ne if you don't pay.
It is so Diana Metwaso made the Ghanaian Times na Etwaso na Ghanaian Times is the most authoritative newspaper. Front page land grab at Pokiase Amasaman 400-acre lands under threat. Government individuals accused of encroachment given 3-week ultimatum to vacate into Nuko PMU Ewo Pokiase Amasaman constituency. A year, friend is saying the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research and on Mode 3-week ultimate to media ma buying say ane almost sha 400-acre land that honoma individual here in Kofubia koko asasene so they are not legal friend is saying owners of it into they are issuing a 3-week ultimate so buying share when you be sadia. The next action on me taking it will really affect those people and not those individuals. You know? So almost failure to comply with this ultimatum, you know, would result in them taking a legal action against whatever thing that is being done. In way they I decided no more to abide him say ane almost no more who be because 400-acre there ebi ye pa. Majority leaders' resignation remain focused. First Deputy Speaker and now or they abeto just say ane. Say your majority you say be say uko fie bi mu aye woti ene ye wo edia no matter what the father will be the head of a family, you know. Majority head uko pie mu Parliament House well majority side on no ye head of them in fact on no dom one but majority uko pie mu friend saying Parliament House or no dey better just say no matter whatever thing that happens, no they are still focused, they remain focused. Say my yen shed dia AC and my yen shed dia aba. They will still remain focused concerning the 2024 elections. Yeah, you know, yeah, in Kasebia, the penny article into na bibia atiada. So we are still hoping, say, things will go well with them. WAEC withholds 2023 WASSCE results of 289 private students over various cases. It's no WASSCE omukotro last year, no. And WAEC for married Hodi 289 private students over various cases. Na cases he crata betu just say including coalition, impersonation, bringing foreign materials. Mo amuko treasures amodi apo ni chotro e be the foreign material mo trogu paper so na mo dey all these things are part of more practices and I'm so are held in 289 for a result. Now WAEC say they only release the results, you know, based on concerning investigations or take into no say no say almost two results so they will do investigations surrounding it and say after the investigation maybe who say oh maybe then they will release those results, you know. That then they will cancel everything that was written to know who can private school till today more results are Mr. Arabia I can automatically and I say unfortunately no you are part of them, so yeah, let's wait and hope. But it's really sad and it's like every year there are private schools that like I don't know if it's just the private institution.
Oh, not the private schools in Nkwan, but say WASSCE.
WASSCE, yeah.
Good. It happens, you know, the examination more practice any or more so if you go contrary to that and I say ubusu dia say ocho WASSCE yankasi ya whatever the results.
But my issue is that every year that school for control exams this same thing come maybe some particular schools no or married head so is it that it's like
police fortune for
they be as same see that's what I would never stop,
you know. Almost say police for emra ewo there, but it doesn't stop encrophobia attitude. It rather prevents it. So and you know will bear witness some years back the rate at which I need an examination or practice gradually I will tell you sir in some of the tertiary institutions but what no more exams now first they be invigilators because install cameras will room baby internet they are just looking at cameras and into so wouldn't say oh yeah idea be a win here, you know, some years back. Now some of the schools, or share just a udu kroma or share outskirts
of the town.
ho no show na nsa na bia external invigilator na ebe kwa koduru ho no na bia don person omoye no no ma ye de omoye awie but enema esesa sesei no babu ho a ekwan ekọ school mu ho no ya ye kwan no those days school bu okrompo na entrance and asa kwan na be ko school mu ho no ehye bush enne nkwala no so no ebu ho a omunsua de entina ordinary nyina na ahye apono mu but gradually ebe kakra no me say ebedu ba be kura mpo no na ebia wase ye nkwala yi etro so munyina kotena na ebia ye masa bi with Legon school omo years exam say so omo print questions na bia two different sets inte komase they feel say ebia ebenum anya asesa na so man tete say bia question we na ba at the 11th omo timi sesa questions no
it sure happens.
I remember in UCC all short exams na send your my no in a very small hall ebia nipa be say 20 or 30 na invigilators almost 10 ewo ho na obi also a code different so ebedu ba bi no these things will change. We are not saying say ebe twa mukura mpo no but gradually the rate at which affairs I remember in 2002 BC omotroye omutwa the entire people nyina nationwide e twa nyina mu 2015 the same thing happened but let me say from 2002 ebesi 2024 how many years ni how many people say ni twemo examination more practice eso tia na yete intin what dey ebe ho ye be twa nkrofo dey mu it doesn't stop someone say ono so be kutu apo but gradually eso wote that is why I made an example say there be a kira nkrofo dey mu court ye dey nkrofo ko prison ye dey nkrofo ko to cells but still ade achimia na bi nso ko bokro no ntino enkwala na e say ye cycle omo ne hu no the kind of training ye dey ma omo you know one thing about our education system they say you assessing kwala based on examination obu ho a sometimes there is a saying say excuse me to say examination favors the fool obu ho a academically on shedanya all that good but we prepare no ho to the extent say on the day of exams na on na ho dey nyina egu so njakwa say the kind of education you dey my who okrum han say you are preparing yourself towards examination sana akwakoye because so we are the sitting what you dey na say na on the day of examination when me and perform here you are seen as a bad student
you don't produce the results
good interna e come here say your education system in na kwa say you training to write exams you training akotro exams na but understanding the concept see a bit me apply whatever we've been taught in the classroom no na kwakoye buachi bidin ankoye Tracy buachi na kwakoye bia DSP Kofi buachi ana eda buachi entry senior ntene kwaye buachi bidin buachi bia buachi aha ntene kwakoye buachi bidin ntene se buachi for the doors nti izade ano pa enchi akese yenkoma nti buachi bia
we as na kota
o say e ba e beto ye
o ba je wo kan yampa je wo kan yampa because one thing that we don't and I lack here as educational in our educational system they say sanya wo kan no every student want to pass exams but we are not looking at ourselves because usua dia ma wo you learn for yourself because you learn to better your life say be a core in life the more you grow the more you apply those skills and those things that you've learned but you finish say oh me try dey way ya e be affect me
no that has been a system not so one transfer be affect you because if you feel okochon of deck so you tertiary usually people receipt and receipt you pay before you write the receipt
you pay some school pay 500 cedis for
understanding the concept life application same as you are how am I going to apply it is it applicable but come here say make me apply at the end of Masuana na say me ko account for what I've been taught in the classroom in the form of examination am intimi answer I am seen as a failure but that shouldn't be the case in say I was seeing ways and means you bet to me at the idea
that's what I wanted to ask you do you think it's a problem of the students and I say
not a problem of the students
the teaching ABR way
ask yourself say how many teachers and ABR almost to say ABR 8 or 9 subjects apart from the lower primary one teacher
run through no
good in charge of one classroom no oko upper primary JHS SHS maybe one teacher one subject or 2 subjects but the student you are supposed to learn about 5 or 6 or 8 or 9 subjects account into the education system no and that is why I was very happy the STEM now okay
STEM education no.
If we have problems with the education system one thing that mebo mampanyi ene or say you education minister number so the STEM now ye who say bia obi e good in mathematics, obi e good in technology, obi e good e wo e bia engineering na ye man kwala no almost started enye dey en specialize e wo ho intem. Because if obi a good e wo engineering na say I am not all that good in e bia mathematics na say sector e sheda enye me stronghold no ana me nyade ho no I am wasting my time over there. At the early stage you identify in kwala interest ne wo say ne ye start ye grow me o montemo assuming so obi o person kwakoye science e wo SHS and also person kwakoye medicine e wo tertiary not from to say be upper primary from to say be class 4 now we starting a course on data. Ask yourself say after 4 5 6 7 years now obey a good student. That is why I am not saying all nurses, but we have the type of nurses, some teachers, lawyers, doctors, all the professions in the world now. Because come here say because a juba in your mind no
obi idea oh general see I only say people even call boy there is a profession say even if the person is no good there was a field now the fact say be na mama and papa won nkwan de nim say okoye sa course we are no ko we ya obi ya akwanya because ejuma is so
say fan say obi akoye visual art obi akoye general art. I am not saying say a bad course but ono akoye general art and say visual art na after SS home econs podi omo biology and na afi like biology and nutrition is any one internal a bit related to be a okaso health center accepted but your koye general art makoye history makoye biography makoye geography makoye CRS and ima makoye no
economics
and that health related program
history na history
but because say bia history is animal makoye me say me dey nursing training but near fan compare obi a starting say health related program from primary 4 ekwa ko wie JHS akwa SS was specialized no yen compare sankofo emi no why na betimi aye a good doctor or a good nurse. So that is my issue until the fan say o person o doctor as soon as possible and I say at the early stage now you say near or specialize it in the you can say in the aspect of medicine. So pure science now we are no starting in term say mathematics engineering ICT recently me tell one more call SS ni me no call ICT now laptops e ka part of anima ho I can tell you an authority say and obi awie tertiary but how to use the computer and a problem.
How?
Oh yes, because SS school akoye minim school akoye
but no most of the senior high school they have ICT labs
I understand minim school akoye but minim say bia wan ko sa A class school CB school na akoye minim computer labs and am go
A class school
be na akoye say
holy child
holy co you be fan say holy co dey but apart from maybe your course A class school there are some of the schools ICT lab ebi ni ho menu me nyina ati oman mu ene be mo say bia ye de ebo ene ye de
but enu ye just a for illustration because no nana me this thing there I will argue with you when him say me start education me man starting with first all roses because I toni bi kakra
e wo musa da bi they have the facilities the point I'm trying to make is say the fact that maybe metimi about to say bia need for speed a game me kwatena computer chine bia metimi drive it doesn't mean say me sequence na me ka metimi atwi enti illustration na wo ka no de ode ebo illustration ne do kita mouse no
we are not the same I understand but who say tena make from the basic no me say na omo de try me but me ko to higher level no I met all those mouse in computers anyway, you know, in a ICT lab. It's me do want to say, oh, it's when I know you're trying, we do we trying, you know, illustration where my so at least even though the friend said the logistics are not there to guide you, but as you go forward, no, if you meet up with those things, automatically you catch up. Because let me be honest with you, when him said time now me feel I took up private school, now me interrupt. Now Muslim was school
accepted, but
that is it. But
if the fundamentals are weak,
I got it. Did you get it?
I understand. Maybe the point I'm trying to make, I want to say, if the fundamentals are weak, okay, if someone starting the basic. And if I'm saying ICT, I am telling you that during COVID time, now schools are closing down. And you're going to COVID by you. Elsewhere, which they tell me because me mini passport, me too quite that. But they say in US, every student was given a laptop. There are some schools during COVID time, now we are online class. And there are schools in Ghana here. during COVID, because technology in that schools in Intina, they were in the house of Mantimania online class. Tertiary schools too, not SS American, tertiary schools in Ghana. No online teaching, the Zoom meeting and the Google meeting, people are unable to use. Who started and Temua, Aquala, or what access to computer from the primary level, Aqua SS level, and then Obu Akrampona, Sanka, and near marketing get to Zabia, PowerPoint, Word, Excel, Nisani Mano. And you'll be a bit near you.
Nana, me, I'm not disputing what you are saying, but the American say. It
is not what I will know. And no problem. No, and no, I will so provide.
The government is supposed to on providing. What will you do?
It is
as an individual living in a country.
No,
you can't do anything.
No,
about
the point I'm trying to make is say the educational system. No, and you and I will prepare syllabus. And you now provide teaching learning materials. No, listen. The TLM, the teaching learning materials. No, it is not a student who provides them. It is the educational fantasy from the GES. And now, almost provided sa and Yamano. Until say, ye provided the TLMs, ye provided abia the logistics here now. And no na airboa. That's why we call them the TLMs, the teaching learning materials. It aids students understanding. So we don't apportion the blame to the student or the parent, but the system. I'm blaming the system, not the students or the teachers.
Okay.
It is the system.
What kind of I understand? Because me, I've seen the situation where me teachers, even though they didn't have access to those equipment, but they try so hard. Emma and Yema Biano Moche Biano. As we move forward, we say, oh, this person tried, because the teachers at the basic level, Nana, they do a lot of work. I will even lie to you, especially in our rural areas. But the system is what we are supposed to blame, because imagine that the teacher is willing to teach, but in Yamano the better akadie ukwe you need a cutlass, you need a be a containing Siobia the beko. Do you get it? If you lack those things, okwa a combat unya ado end, or do you get it? So no matter how hard they try, the system will always clamp them back. Do you get it?
All right, Mate, what are your person?
The Youth Employment Agency has successfully recruited 282 persons with disability into yes, I know Youth Employment Agency and I employ 282 persons are disabled and I common persons with disability. Now move way yes. Now move way or say aimed at promoting inclusivity and providing equal opportunities to all. No over my mua. Omo pese omo embua na omo so ye kan eye omo kan ho bi, because as always we just isolate them that be omo so omo kan online ban ho bi ntina na embrani ti mamefa nc ahanum sin.
All right, mamefa delegate ko akrata na ento aso nsema delegate by na po say Ghana Bahamas signed visa waiver agreement intino ndra the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration and officially omni Bahamas akọ eya setena say ade say opese otu kwan free Ghana ekọ Bahamas on sheda ehia visa biara GRA SME deal generate over 12 billion Ghana cedis internal. Despite negative media campaigns, contract almost established here between a GRA and our feelings on SML. Betobia SSC Adomatimiska 12 billion Ghana cedis and a free side deal a two general. Arabosembako and I say a branch bakwa baying Fishaka Cranny, Wabajin Dianasa, Sembako or quarter, Ebisine, Inya Inhun, Puma Sibre, a member of parliament, JB Dankwa, and Pabonphobi. Ekukuno ewo ni fie abrante ande Daniel Asiedo aka Sexy Dondon oguso ewo apose fo akache krata echem say Sexy Dondon is a terrible guy investigator nipa na or investigate asemono retired police officer and what say Sexy Dondon Daniel Asiedo eno dia o ka Sexy Dondon eno dia obi anim na ewo Ghana ansem say oh very very terrible asem guso ewo apose fo aso eguso wo asem dibia emranen krabia ene beche ba bia asem ne beko akosi Ose Chairman Sabonso, former majority leader in Parliament, Christ Chairman Sabomia Pex, Ose Chairman Sabonso to chair NPP Manifesto Committee. Until they say there, and also the new position called Ediama Ose Chairman Sabonso, and resign as the majority leader in Parliament. Oh my Ghana more. The account be no, and it's ex-Council of State member and 3 others cited for contempt. Akosi Ekatu and whatever I know. worker two now or say majority bomb 24 to whom it may concern and then for Hanson say or yes me say the former majority leader in parliament say chairman Sabonso and let me that form one say letter of resignation to whom it may concern somebody baby in a daily guide at the bar and paying but emergency young fancy her but one story Amanka I am guilty Hajia for real tells US court Mona files Montrage aka Hajia for real and on one seven so ma anase twegu e wo man mu no eno so e bia beto dwa no to asoma me
na Hajia say na me mo like Endra obi wo app X and so asema kan say and the youth of today mba no fa and the so Moisha Budong ni Hajia for Fantum Hofo. Now what is your say in this particular story?
No comments. I
no
have
comments.
To say, yeah, no comments.
Okay.
Because court na ache no. I say fans na say I could pose for her. Almost all investigation and I created him say or say why then or you're guilty.
Or you're guilty. That was before. According to what the story came about, you know, say it was before.
Before what?
Before
when?
this year.
No, sorry, this year, this year.
Exactly, but I know said they use the account of which she was aware of. Do you get it? Into no, I say equal agreement. Even though when our day case aba and a tomb. It's like do you 50-50. But then again, me I don't know. Send I can no comment.
Yeah, I have no comment.
But all the same, we just pray and hope say she'll come out herself because she has a daughter that is coming up. So every child needs her mother. Do you get it? Until we pray say irade be born ho by na ordinary if we yes same way move successfully. And upon me report say the charges work with them 5 years. That is what I saw. So we just hope say that 5 years no she will come up she will come out stronger and then well known.
I still stand by my points and no comment because I wouldn't know baby Imagina. Obi or any family member will have a different opinion. Obi so any family member will have a different opinion. Obi any opinion. But with regards to this issue, any comment be here? I have no comment to pass.
No comments and no comments. But to today I made the inquisitor say redefining objectivity and I made the so now. And I've seen an interesting story here. Say Ghana's unemployment rate hits 14.7%. Unemployment asem obi akọ school obi ayewe obi ayewe sisi anu kwa na ekwo nanim. In as much as people are creating jobs in the country, you know, you see a lot of people are doing this entrepreneurial work and a whole lot. But still now, the unemployment rate is higher. What is the actual problem?
But when him say this is not the actual figure, Nankasa.
Yes, in the morning I brought it was around 12 point or 13 point something.
No, like make us say the figures that you see in the dailies and I say economically, I can say economics unemployment now. The figures na you the reality is more than the figures. But you see, and besides what is unemployment, definition I say in economics, you can't the definition of unemployed. Someone who has no job and is actively no maybe not for the past to say be 1 week and answer 1 month you are not classified as unemployed.
Okay.
In
educator
yes well. In economics you were you're kind of saying almost be unemployed and are not being employed. They are two different things.
Okay.
In economics you can also be unemployed who has no job and is actively looking for job. Actively looking for job. And then say onya adwuma na say bia ba say bosumi mi no onko pa adwuma you are not classified as unemployed.
Okay.
You were discouraged workers. Discouraged worker na eye ono a oni adwuma but na ba mu abu onya na jiso kwa kopa adwuma eden aye. Enti say calculate the unemployment rate na yemfa discouraged workers na enka ho. So
in your case, you know, whatever that is reported here, no, they didn't go according to their work.
No, in the economists, that is how they are going according to. But the reality say obi etifi onya adwuma. I want him so you're unemployed now. In economics, yes, you calculate for unemployment rate now. Some crofo na onya adwuma na onko pa adwuma yemfa ne nka ho.
But say until who there is a denotational way, you know, they don't like this is a connotation.
No, what I'm saying is the number you are seeing here. Exactly. As we say nipa na 20,000. The reality is nipa no will be about 100,000.
Ah, okay. I'm not getting you now.
About 100,000.
So meaning say it will be more than what has been reported.
Not it will be more than more than okay. But you can't unemployment now. The search and see the measure the unemployment rate. Obia onye adwuma na actively looking for job.
A job, okay.
And in the past 1 week, so onye adwuma na unko pay adwuma, you are unemployed.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And so unko pay adwuma actively searching for job. You are termed as unemployed. So what you say, but the onye adwuma na unko pay adwuma no, you encounter unemployed. And you can the labor force now, or labor force no comprise of the employed and unemployed now. Into more adwuma say we are apprentice, you are employed. We be a emawuska, you are employed. Okay. But the otifie na onye hwe na onko pay adwuma no, you are not classified as unemployed. Until anytime bia no those figures here na e babon say no ya ne bu ha inflation rate and I say you can be inflation I'm saying it was saying your real inflation, your nominal inflation. Until that what I'm saying say the 14.7 now can and no with the economic how we measure unemployment. But I can see the reality now. Anyone na unemployed now but when you measure on the day unko pay adwuma utifie afini na wonye adwuma.
Na say wa pa wa shara na won be ye adwuma
make us say we discourage workers. Discourage worker na obi a na bamu abu nti why na you so onko pay onyabi nti say ni pan is termed and as is seen as a discouraged worker. Nti we a discouraged worker onya part of omo ye unemployed now sanity.
Tikate say number of unemployed youths between the age of 15 and 35 years no eno mo di aba no na about 1.2 million as see no too far if 1.2 million na 1.3 million. Good. So 1.3 million. 1.3 million. So just ask yourself say Nipa we have over 30 million Ghanaians. Nipa so the labor for Nipa adwuma no so no krampo no enu to say bia 25 million. Good. So ask yourself say you say 1.3 million and unemployed. Meaning say over 29 million Ghanaians are working. So what you say. And that is why I was trying to explain to you the reason why you will see that figure say nipa 1.2 million per. So meaning say nipa 1.3 to 1.2 per and then good. But I believe say you now understand. I guess that 1.2 million more than that. But the parameters and how we measure it now. That is how I also be known. But every year be about Imbanas and Bani the any door so sim beman. Is it because women are more than the men in the country? Because even this year, cross say among the rates, the females consistently are higher than the males. It's like every consecutive year now we reporting no, and bad year no higher than a man.
Consistently can also happen. Say a man a pair human so no a door chain. I've explained to you who is seen as unemployed. A man a couple human a door so a chain be a man because some more number naban a more they are actively looking for job. In Temano, so a dorsal, a chain, so there are a lot of factors.
Well, source way free annual household income and expenditure survey quarter. Into no assembly na midi can make twice audits of GRASML due. KPMG bounces man next man. Well, we want to say with page 2 and 4 of the Inquisitor. We will sue overage GRA boss for working without contracts. Wow, this is an interesting story, you know. GRA boss, Nancy, we told just say he been working without contract. Of course. Oh, you heard the story.
Oh yeah, I know the story.
Yeah, you know, obviously they will sue.
Not say he's working without. The thing is, the age, you know, or retirement, the time also for retirement, but he's still working. And
I will retire. Yeah, they will give you a contract. Like in a normal, most companies know, maybe our retire age, maybe 60 years, as one, they will give you maybe a 2-year contract or maybe.
That is when your services are needed, so they can extend maybe our.
But according to he's not working on, he's not in any contract.
Sir, he was, I think, invited to the PSA, the park meeting.
Yeah.
I want to move beside, and I'm going to age he attained 60 and also called an issues and well. And sometimes when we are testing the laws now, I feel happy because I case study because I study law some of these cases now almost refer be a Boache versus Boache, one versus one, those things in the Baby case study. Yes, when it comes to maybe a labor law, employment law, business law, and the other type of side they can come in and you know. Me a be ana ya na fat law honom. I testing for the first time. Yeah, na eboa. I remember say the first time I can see who will be a petition election results was in 2012. And na a test case. Yeah, from the law aspect.
The way a member of parliament for South Day, Roxy Nelson, and or they aba abatuja. And I'm a way in we. Good news, ye employs 282 ex-toll booth workers, PWDs. Medikai Abo. So Magdan speaks at World Salt Conference in India. And to know, we will announce electoral calendar before February ends. It's the electoral commission, and or the other to just say, Annie, and him say Ghana phobia, chain at today, a day, a year calendar, electoral calendar, never out. Almost say Mamu and Bohukrana. Before and Sabosumi way, a February, betray Munudia na calendar no, Enya Abba, Abontima, Obibia, Ehu, Senia, Ebecono, we are still hoping, say, Omwa kano omubedi su amayenti same say ne de ka wena the inquisitor edibetu weja.
All right, mamemfa the chronicle enwie ko akrata mu na aposo krata hrm say Kokotra investigator shocked over missing Yoko document. Ne nyina na Dr. Stephen Kwabena Opuni non CEO ewo Cocoa board na ne nsense megusu wo court no ye say ne Omoko Nifi Yoko excavated Opuni's former resident in search of evidence. Yes, and Omo pen krata, Omo pe evidence, Oma Shasha, Tene, baby, I know what's in Omako Wako to two Nidamu Nema, name pass, just in wardrobe, I could be a waja you su, Omoko Pijan, rice cooker, aqua in the kitchen, not blender, Yakofa, just a be beer with your and Paduaba Crampa, so that's Omako Pijan and Paduano, Nina some pe evidence. Just say, document na omu and then Rayoko for no, yes, but I'm a braye. Omu free, no more cause I'm fine hanky. No more pajama, no more pajama dress, and just say, and near will feel na
documents are very
and so our uncle could be a green color.
Now, hobby
or sacred, or one craig green color be no more pajama uncle chassis, crata in shaho. No mako kitchen ho. Some more yoko for there. Na yoko for. Omo ko hwe ne ma. Omo koni na Rambo style. Ene ya ka ni si ya no mo hwehwe asi. Kitakita tu buwura da mu ho. Ne ya biewe ne ya hweketens no. Just ya pija gate no. Ya hwehwe ho nyina. Omo hu nkrata no.
Ebi awari obedo.
Omo hu. O da biaze beti do we na biaze beti. Na bi. So ngusu and Stephen Opuniasem ngusu e court but ben person ma contempt eja court no and nya contempt to the word contempt and say bia all contempt eja court.
Hey, where you friend is saying direct
that is the meaning all contempt eja court. You try to tell friend say and your babble of my contempt and so one contempt eja court. Or a learned colleague or no ye kind of saying or a counselor or a counselor when I'm here
Lord messed that and saying
oh made a similar
mammy you can any book in an any book to me can't say any book
dear way
oh yeah way
and this year threatens to seal GRA boss and so and YA rescues 282 former toll booth workers. Savior Church Rampus Abraham Adusei or the cited for contempt. We and in Sema Chronicle and the Chronicle the Proverbs chapter 12 verse 11. He who tells his land will have plenty of bread, but he who pursues worthless things lacks sense. And no and Sem the Chronicle by once again happy birthday and confirm Mrs. Nanel Bafo Asari Nanel Nanel.
But I am fan channel or baby what? On that best baby of Philip do. But I am fan channel.
I have Mrs. Nanel Bafo Asari, the wife of Elder Stephen Bafo Asari. Happy birthday and call informa on Yankupon show on your case na when you free adomo and quadoma ha ana be my kwan
na before I ever come say body yami admit na yi no say mpacho you dey invitation e mom mba na meta yi na ye nkwa enu aba ne chi fe yes mo kaso agalalia park no be say ombra e na ye enu aba ma imano bread so aware no otondwom ti na obi anim no siesi obi anim no ti no pacho udo ye enu na yami admo se tema obetumi aba betai ni china ye fefe.
All right, ha na me kwama ye ko akrata mu na aposo de besi ye dan ho na afi ne ba besua de na ene enye obia keke na eba in aye ofa my learned colleague the only the extraordinary counselor of Kwaku Edumata and